Okay, so now
Bring us live, he says.
I mean, hold on. We gotta.
Bring us live, he says.
Here.
We're not. My mic's way over here.
And
Camera's way over here.
And Darren's mic isn't even turned on.
Not even turned on.
This is
my God.
new
Peter.
year, new us, you guys. Now
New year, new us.
we have a new thing that we just go live and then we figure it out as we go. People love that. It's very behind the scenes.
Parting the kimono.
Did you guys hear what happened to the Bulls last night?
Oh no! What? No.
Chicago Bulls?
Yeah.
Did they win?
Michael Jordan come back?
Yeah, Michael Jordan came back. Yeah.
So this guy, I gotta get close to the microphone. Him.
We're back. Whew. Man, it's been quite a year so far. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Sure.
Have any of you heard of A levels? Is that a?
It's a United Kingdom General Certificate of Education.
Oh, it's not. You're not making fun of the fact that we didn't check our microphone levels before going into this?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, in case you're wondering, we're playing chemistry and physics. This is a new pack, you guys. New year, new pack.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
An associate's degree. Oh.
That's
And new music.
like a college degree? Is that what an associate's degree is?
Yeah, it's an AA degree.
Okay.
It's like halfway to a bachelor's degree
Yeah,
in the
there's
US.
12 steps, right?
So it's like
Okay.
2 years.
All right. Yes, it's like a 2-year degree.
You didn't like that one?
And maybe now that you're a college grad, maybe this will help you in this chemistry and physics advanced. This is a tough one, you guys. This is a tough one. We've got 8 people playing, and you can play along with us. That's right. We do trivia here. We don't just show behind the scenes of how we get the stream set up. We also do trivia. And we do it every Tuesday and Wednesday, and you can play along with us. All you gotta do is download the app right here. It's called Sporcle Party, and it's on your favorite app store. You just gotta download it, type in that game code over there, 178777, come play with us. I'm Party Pete. I've got Just Darrin and Krazy Kyle here on the mics, and we're gonna play some trivia on chemistry and physics. Here's how it works. I ask the questions, you answer them, and you associate a wager with your answer. The higher the wager, the more points you get. But of course, you can only use each wager once. So use those high point wagers for the questions you think you're gonna get right. Use those low point wagers for the ones you're not so sure about. And let's get this party started! Pew, 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 pew.
Thanks, Ant. I'm glad that we fixed that one for you.
Yeah, thank you. Question number 1, on Earth, 9.8 meters per second squared is the approximate value of an object's acceleration due to what attractive force? Very attractive. I'd say almost 10 meters per second.
Per second.
Per second. Out of 10. Attractive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no new. When are we getting new hosts for this show?
Darrin, I'm so sorry this is how you have to hear about
No.
this, but the attractive force is clearly Peter. Thank you.
Okay, so Slayer Darth, is your news that you are self-studying as a private candidate for A levels in maths, further maths and physics?
Exciting news.
That is exciting news.
Wow.
I just want to clear up that is the news you have.
That is very cool. And maybe you would also know that 9.8 meters per second squared is gravity.
I've been studying all of the Men in Black movies.
All 4 of them?
I watched all of them in the last 2 days.
You know,
except the 4th one, which I turned off.
Oh.
Okay, Kyle, can you rank them from worst to best?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 3, 2, 4.
Oh, 1,
From
3,
worst
2,
to
4.
best?
Oh wait, worst to best? Other
Yeah.
way around. That's the best to worst. Worst to best, 4, 2, 3, 1.
3 is, it's okay.
I thought it was okay.
I think it's okay. Josh Brolin does an uncanny Tommy Lee Jones impression.
Yes, it was a really good Tommy Lee Jones impression, and I thought that the villain in 2 is so bad, and the villain in 3 was much better. So.
Is villain 3 the ghost people?
Villain
No,
in 3 is
that's 4.
Jermaine.
Oh, it's 4.
Yeah.
He's the
Jermaine.
he's the whale scientist in Avatar 2.
Jermaine Clement.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jermaine is the villain.
He's the whale scientist.
I thought it was weird that the whale scientist didn't have a New Zealand accent.
Even
but
though-
the whale hunter did.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, this is my real analysis. Okay, so Men in Black 1, great sci-fi and all that stuff. So Men in Black 2, they had to turn everything up to 11, right?
Yeah.
But then you could run into mistakes and problems because everything's turned up to 11, it doesn't work. In Men in Black 3, they went back in time, so instead they turned everything down to like -6, where now suddenly your little neuralizer is a huge machine. And that's kind of fun.
And
But the
doesn't really
opposite of, and that it doesn't really work real, that's way more entertaining.
That
than
hey,
turning
when
everything
things
to
go
11.
wrong, that's fun.
Yeah, so there you go.
Question number 2. Which letter vitamin is also known as ascorbic acid?
What if I made notes, Slayer? I made notes.
Oh
So
boy.
I would call that study. and
We'll
not just
post it on
passively
the
experiencing.
Sporcle blog.
Do you guys want to like really commit to trying to watch every Best Picture nom before the Oscars this year?
Sure, I'm down.
That's something.
We also have to watch RRR. Let's put it in the calendar.
We also got
boys.
to watch RRR. Let's put it in the calendar.
Well, that one's on the list we just said of the best Oscar
Yeah,
nominations.
you're right.
so
Is it?
I don't
Actually,
think
don't know.
they've announced the.
It's up for everything.
That's
did they
true.
announce the noms?
And for me, for me.
Every movie's up for every award. Until it
Which
gets
letter
nominated.
vitamin is also known as ascorbic acid? It's vitamin C. Vitamin C, folks. It's the one that you get from orange juice?
Lemons and limes.
Orange juice?
Sure.
Vitamin C.
Yeah. Lemons and limes.
Lemons and limes. I bet you couldn't tell the difference between the two of those.
I bet you're right.
Bang. Question number 3. Commonly used in pH calculations, Kw, the self-ionization constant of what common liquid, is equal to 10 to the negative 14th at 25 degrees Celsius.
There's a lot of letters.
There's a lot of letters
Commonly
and
used.
numbers.
KW.
Kw
Liquid.
is equal to that. What is Kw is the question. Kw, question mark? That's this question. Do you know it?
Yeah. And my answer's probably right.
Okay, interesting, because I know Kw is kilowatts, right?
In metric, but we're not talking about metric. Or in
Yeah, we are.
energy.
It could be. I don't see why not. It's just water.
It's just water.
It's just water, you guys.
We're talking about the pH scale, acid or basic.
Right.
You're basic, Peter.
You're basic. It's water. It's just water. Let me try to understand what this is saying. My girlfriend would be really good at this. Commonly used in pH calculations, water, Kw, the self-ionization constant of what common liquid? I did it wrong. What common liquid? That's the common liquid is the question. Water. The self-ionization constant of water is this. I see now. That makes more sense to me. I think I'm learning things today, boys. Question 4. What is the term for a kind of diffusion where water moves through a semi-permeable membrane from low solute to high solute concentration? I know this one. Kyle.
Do you?
I do.
I think I know this one too.
I know, but only because of movies.
The answer's coming in.
Okay.
You knew I was gonna say that?
No, but I did have a kind of a similar joke.
Similar?
I was gonna make the same connection that I'm sure we're making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the term for a kind of diffusion where water moves through a semi-permeable membrane from low solute to high solute concentration? That is, of course, our favorite. Who's he voiced by? Osmosis Jones?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. It's our favorite.
Speaking
Chris.
of Oscars.
Speaking of Oscars,
Nice.
Chris Rock.
Nice one.
That is good. Wow. Not meshing,
And
but
Men in Black.
awesome. And Men in Black. Question number 5. Isothermal.
Isn't in Men in Black.
Yeah, but Will Smith is.
That's true.
Talking about the
Speaking of
Oscars.
I see your connection. Your connection was through Will Smith to the Oscars, not through Chris Rock.
Well, we were talking about
and
the-
Men
But
in
also
Black.
through
We were
Chris
talking
Rock's
about Men in Black,
hand.
and we
I
were
get it,
talking
I get it,
about
I
the
get it,
Oscars.
I
Or
get it,
his
I
face.
And then Osmosis Jones came up, Chris Rock.
I get it.
Chris Rock. Isothermal processes occur when which physical property, the manifestation of thermal energy, is held constant in a system? These are big words.
Hold on, stop talking. I can't understand this question. I need to read it again.
Isothermal processes occur when which physical property, the manifestation of thermal energy, is held constant in a system. I think we're talking about heat here, folks. Temperature. Okay.
I literally was typing in heat, and it just cut me off at heat.
You know what? I'll give it to HE. I'm giving it to you. I'm
Nice.
feeling
Let's go.
feeling easy. Temperature or heat. Heat
No,
is
literally taking that pause and you starting over again. I needed that. I was like,
Yeah.
what? What were those words?
These are tough. And Nemanja is up in first place with Kitty Kessie in second, having fun, exploding potatoes, and Darren Claus tied for third place. Question 6. Which group of metals is also known as the lithium family, comprising most of group 1 of the periodic table? Group 1, the periodic table. The lithium family.
Ooh, I don't know this one. This sounds like one I used to know.
No, wait,
That's not lithium, but it's close.
Lithium is.
How's lithium go, Kyle? This is definitely up your alley.
Boom, boom. No, no. No, no, no. Right?
I'm so happy.
As today I found my friends. Yeah.
You're in my head.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
so
song.
lonely.
Whew. I like that. I like that challenge.
That was a good challenge. Does it help you with this answer?
Alkaline.
It is alkaline, folks.
It's alkali.
Alkali.
I'd really appreciate it if you gave it to alkaline.
I will. Not
Yeah, I
earth
see that
metals.
now.
Water soluble metals? No.
What about alchem? Alchem.
Alkali earth? I'll give it to alkali earth and I'll give it to alkali because it's like close. But I don't think Akilm? Oh, I'll give it to you. These are tough. I'm giving it to you. I'm feeling generous today, folks. Question 7. What kind of reaction is a high temperature exothermic reaction between a fuel, the reductant, and an oxidant? What kind of reaction is a high temperature exothermic reaction between a fuel, the reductant, and an oxidant? Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Oh, wire.
I don't know that. No.
Breaking Bad.
Magnets.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, magnets.
Breaking Bad. My brother got me a Los Pollos Hermanos mug for Christmas from the Breaking Bad store in
Oh
Albuquerque.
yeah, I wanted to ask, what's your favorite Christmas gift you got?
I got a new microphone
Ooh.
for podcasting. That was a very good gift. And I got a Switch, but that was for my birthday, so I can't
Doesn't
count
count,
that.
doesn't count.
Cannot count that.
Absolutely does not count.
Cannot count that. But I did get Super Mario Odyssey
Hey!
for a birthday / Christmas gift, and so I
Nice.
can count that one.
Double
Nice.
dips.
That is up there,
Have you
folks.
played it? Yeah.
I have played the. We'll go more into that later.
Okay.
Question: What kind of? It's
Fine.
combustion. Oh no!
Oh, you didn't give me explosion.
That's different. An explosion is a product of combustion.
Potentially.
Potentially, yeah, that's the
I
thing.
know, but Peter's feeling so generous. That
I
thought
was.
Maybe I would have gotten some
I
points.
would have given it to you,
I
man.
know
I
you
would have
would've.
given it
I
to
know
you.
you would've.
But here we are. Question number 8. Whose final paper, A Smooth Exit from Eternal Inflation, was published in the Journal of High Energy Physics 1 month after his death in 2018?
2018.
I think I know this
I
one.
don't know.
I think I know this one.
Who died in 20?
They made a movie about him.
Yeah, did he really die that recently? I thought it was
Yeah.
longer ago.
No. Whose final paper, A Smooth Exit from Eternal
It just
Inflation?
sounds like what he would title.
You think so?
Yeah.
It sounds like, I'm gonna
From
be
like the
honest,
books I've read.
it sounds like a paper about pooping.
Clip that.
Clip that. Clip that.
That's good.
It's Stephen Hawking.
Everyone got it.
Everybody got it. Well done, everybody. Question number 9. What term describes outer shell electrons that can participate in chemical bonds? What term describes outer shell electrons that can participate in chemical bonds? Did you see Glass Onion?
Not yet. Don't say anything.
Okay.
I keep wanting to watch it.
Did you watch Bullet Train?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh man.
I keep wanting.
Did you watch all the Men in Black films?
I have seen them all, except
So
for the
yeah,
fifth one.
he has.
Okay, alright.
But I didn't watch them all in the last.
We watched. I was gonna wait until the spoiler section of the stream.
And so
today,
you will, because it's only in a few more questions.
Yeah, but we watched Babylon.
Oh, yeah, I
Babylon.
heard it's bad.
Really?
Yeah,
I have not seen it, and I actually don't know about it at all.
I heard it.
Don't even know what this movie
it's
is, to be honest.
Pretty bad.
What term describes outer shell electrons that can participate in chemical bonds? We're looking for valence electrons. Oh man, it's not covalent. In fact, it's specifically not that.
Valence.
Valence.
I definitely did not know that one.
Did you put covalent?
No. I know the word covalent, but I would never have put valence. Never.
Yeah, I honestly forgot that was a thing. Covalent? I would have been like, ooh, covalent. Should valence?
Multiple choice, I would have picked covalent over
Yeah,
valence.
over valence.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Question 10, which simple alcohol formula, CH3CH2OH or ETOH, is the principal ingredient in alcoholic beverages? So carbon,
Hydrogen.
carbon trihydrogen, carbon dihydrogen oxyhydration.
I was just at the,
There's like a name, right? You can like figure out the name for this thing.
Sure.
I was just at the Mob Museum in Vegas, and there was a lot of talk about this because of the alcohol and the mob using prohibition and all that stuff to make money.
You went to wait, hold on. You went to a prohibition.
You went to Vegas?
I did.
What happened?
What?
What happened there?
Bruh.
We're looking for ethanol, not yeast, but close. Sometimes yeast is used to make ethanol early on in the process.
Yeah.
And you have to distill it a bunch, and then you get ethanol. It's the final question, folks. How difficult do you want this final question to be? Easy, medium, or hard? It's up to you, of course. Up to you. I got some t-shirt for Christmas too.
Kyle, what's the best Christmas gift you got?
My parents got my brother and I tickets to the Bulls versus the Trailblazers in Portland.
Oh, cool.
In March.
Oh, that's a good
You're a
gift.
Bulls fan.
Big Bulls fan. Did you guys hear what happened to the Bulls last
No,
night?
you didn't.
No, he didn't tell us.
Well, we were winning, and then we lost to Donovan Mitchell, who got 71 points in one game.
Whoa.
He's one of like 6 people to ever do that.
Wow.
And he did it on us. And so it's like pretty cool. Like, hey, that's a
What part of history?
What a historic game for us to show. But if you watch, dude, the refs, I swear. Okay, I'm not even joking. So the refs called us twice on when you shoot a free throw, you're not allowed to step over the free throw line until the ball hits the rim, right? They called us twice in a row on that. They called Caruso on that, and so we lost those 2 points or whatever. The last shot of the game, Donovan Mitchell shoots his free throw, steps over the line, gets it back, and then, or misses, gets it back, and then dunks it in for 2. So, like, we should have won that game. 100,000,000,000%. We did win that game.
And you heard it here, folks.
You
The
can't
Bulls,
argue it.
unbeatable. In physics, what tense word refers to the internal forces that neighboring particles of a continuous material exert on each other? I don't know what this is asking for, but it's stress.
Stressing me out.
Stressing me out.
You know, it's like when you lose to somebody who gets 71 points, you can't even be mad. Like, that guy's on a heater, you know? Like, oh, what are you gonna do? That guy's it's unstoppable.
I went to an Indian restaurant yesterday, and they had cricket on the TV, and the score was 7-189.
What?
And I was like,
I don't know anything about cricket.
this can't be right. Like, is this team losing by 182 points? And then at the end, it was like, game's over. And it's like, and it was like Australia beats some other country by 182. And I was like, did they get absolutely demolished, or does that just happen?
I don't know enough about
I don't know enough about cricket. I'll tell you that. I have close to nothing about cricket. Maybe one of you guys do. Please tell me how cricket works. It's the final question. No, we already did that. It's Kitty Cat. No, Exploding Potatoes. Up in first place with 68 points. Maureen K in second. Kitty Kessie in third. Plagued by Foibles in fourth. Namanja in fifth. Darrin Claus and T-Rex tied for 6th place. Exodia Finder in 8th. Kyle Rat in 9th. Zan Spectro in 10th. And Brian in 11th. It's time for our second game of the day, folks. What should we play? But I'll tell you that there are some new packs that we can play. So why don't we start a poll? So please let me know what you want to play in the chat.
I'm reading about cricket instead of making a poll.
Hey, we could always play movie quotes or famous people, which I also have recently gotten the code to play here. So let's put those on the poll. Definitely one of the new packs. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think we should play them all. Maybe, but you know what? We'll let the people decide. Which one next? Which one do we play next? Is it going to be famous people, movie quotes, or literally anything else? You let me know.
I'm just gonna say it now. I'm really hungry.
Me too.
I'm really hungry too.
I'm
I'm
so
eyeing that
hungry.
bag of spicy Cheetos, and I don't want to eat them right now. But
On an empty
I
stomach,
don't like seeing them.
supposedly.
Get those out of here.
All right, I started the poll.
Start that poll, and we'll see you on the other side of the ad break. And if you want to see what we talk about in the ad break, consider subscribing, and you can hear us talk about spoilers.
Babylon. It's gonna be Babylon.
See you on the other
Tell
side.
me about Babylon.
Okay, so Babylon, right?
Yeah.
I sit down and about
We're watching the theater
theater
Oh,
with
okay.
the grandma and dad and Jake,
with the grandma.
and about 2 minutes into the movie, I thought to
I
myself,
know nothing about this movie, by the way. I don't even know the
you don't know
concept.
I
anything
know it's
about
like Golden
No.
Age Hollywood.
Oh,
It is a movie. Yeah. So I'll get there. But about 2 minutes in, I had the thought of, holy Lord, I'm gonna have to sit here and watch this for 3.5 hours.
ooh, it's a
And I
long
was
one.
like, oh God. Then that feeling went away about 20 minutes in, never came back, and the movie ended, and I was like, I like that movie.
Oh.
At the near the very end, like about, let's say half hour before the end, I thought to myself, like, I don't know if I like this movie very much. And then when it ended, literally cut to credits, I was like, I officially like this movie.
Okay.
And then I thought to myself, tomorrow I will forget all the stuff I didn't like and remember all the stuff I did, and I'm gonna like it even more. And I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Good movie. Now I would argue that it is 100% a movie for people who know movies.
Okay.
If you don't like filmmaking and movie history and stuff, you're not gonna like it very much. You might find it interesting, I guess, but for me, it was 100% a movie made for me, and so I liked it a lot.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
And we'll have to hear Darren's thoughts about it on our next ad break.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I just heard it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm trying to convince Darrin, like, if you find filmmaking interesting,
Okay.
give it a
Hey,
try.
well, hey, if it gets nominated for Best Picture, I'll see
Then
it.
you have to watch
There
it.
you go. Then you
I
have
am
to.
actually
Which,
gonna
what
try
are we
to do
watching?
that. I'm
Famous
gonna
people.
make that a goal. I want to see all the Best Picture noms. I saw Fablemans.
Oh. Is that good?
Really, really good.
Really good.
Really, really good.
I don't know. I don't, actually also don't know about that movie.
It's Steven Spielberg's movie about himself. But
An autobiopic,
well, it's
if you will.
there's some things that are like this literally happened in my life, and then there's some things that are like this is an interpretation of something that happened in my life.
Huh.
But the main, I'll say like there's one big thing in it that is public knowledge. Like there's a documentary about him where they talk about it, but you can start the next bag.
We will. It's famous people.
It's
Hey,
really good.
one of those famous people might be Steven Spielberg.
Could be.
We don't know yet.
It's a good movie.
Here we go. It's question number 1. Popularly known as The Rock, what is the name of the pro wrestler turned actor who has starred in the Fast and Furious movies, Moana, and Jumanji: The Next Level?
I watched.
I don't understand the name. It's in the question.
The Rock.
I don't get it. I don't really understand this question. I guess.
That
is his.
It's hard to believe, Kyle, but this is not the name he was.
This is not his Christian
It's
name.
not on his birth certificate.
Wait. What?
It might be.
It's on his geological survey, but
So wait. What?
yeah.
Uh,
So are you familiar with The Undertaker? The wrestler?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
he killed people.
I know the Trash Man.
No, The Undertaker doesn't kill people. he
I'm
just
familiar
buries
with
them.
the
No,
wrestler,
you're right,
The Trash
actually.
Man.
The Trash Man. Yeah, okay. So,
Trash
but
Man.
here's the thing. The Trash Man is actually Frank Reynolds.
Right. Who's actually Danny DeVito?
Who's actually
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
And The Rock is actually Dwayne Johnson.
I was really close to actually putting The Rock.
Dwight Johnson?
Just leaning into that.
I don't know about that.
Ugh, can't give it to you. I'm sorry.
They got Johnson.
I'm sorry. But also, how many new packs do we have access to? 3 new packs. We just played one, which was the science pack, the new hard science pack. This one, famous people and movie quotes, is the next one. So we'll play movie quotes next.
No, let's play Men in Black trivia next.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I'll put it on the poll.
Come on.
Question number 2. For what Big 12 college did Kevin Durant play before the Seattle Supersonics drafted him in 2007? Good Lord, I almost
know.
butchered every single one of
No,
those.
KD played for the Supersonics. I didn't even know the Supersonics existed in 2007. I had no
What,
idea.
when did they get dissolved? 2007?
They got moved.
I thought it was way before.
They got moved.
Yeah, they got bought, but then they changed the name. So For what Big 12 college did Kevin Durant play before the Seattle Supersonics drafted him in 2007?
I have no idea.
Sporcle Darrin, did The Undertaker work in a mortuary?
He was a professional wrestler
Who
who was called The Undertaker.
who moonlighted as an Undertaker?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Laird Arth? I'm not a wrestling guy.
For what Big 12 college did Kevin Durant play? University of Texas, UT.
Kyle,
Bulls.
You've been superseded. Because Exodia just...
I know, but trust me, the Men in Black trilogy, Exodia. If you want a trilogy, you should watch. Well, there's 4, I guess. That 4th one does not count. It's not even called Men in Black 4. It's called Men in Black International.
It's a reboot.
MIBI. Maybe.
Maybe.
Exodia played 5,000 trivia coins to do pack of their choosing.
Oh.
And they want to do the other new pack.
Oh, that is superseded. I'm sorry, Kyle.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It'll give me a chance between now and tomorrow to watch them again. So
Right.
by tomorrow,
We're ready.
Have all of
You
the
know what?
information.
You know what, Kyle? We'll do Men in Black trivia tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah, you should
just
write
for
the
you.
Men in Black trivia pack.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
Done.
Emmy Award-winning television presenter Guy Fieri is known.
Fieri. It's Guy Fieri.
It's Fieri. Guy Fieri is known for hosting various series on what cable TV channel? Emmy Award-winning television presenter Guy Fieri is known for hosting various series on what cable TV channel? I watched the episode of. I always forget what we do in the shadows. It's just colloquially, me and my girlfriend just call it vampires. Oh, you want to watch vampires?
I call it Shadows. but
Oh,
Shadows.
I was so distracted. I just totally wrote the wrong. I heard the question wrong, and so I just wrote
Did you
the
put
wrong
HD
answer.
TV?
yeah. You put Triple D.
I put Triple D in there. I didn't realize that the question was Food Network. I didn't know.
Ah.
I was trying to type. I was doing so many things.
Ah.
You watch Triple G?
Triple G, Guys, Grumps, and
Gourmands?
Gourmand. What? No, I don't know what that is. Is that what it is?
No. It's Guy's Grocery Games.
Guys, Grocery Games?
It's like Supermarket Sweep, but with cooking.
Dungeons and Diners and Dragons and Diners and Diners. I like that.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
pretty fun. Like you got 4 chefs and they have to run through the supermarket and grab ingredients and then cook.
That's fun. That is fun. What main cast member of The Big Bang Theory came to fame playing a role in 8 Simple Rules? I don't know 8 Simple Rules.
I don't know, Big Bang Theory.
I don't know Big Bang Theory either, but I
I
am
know the
aware of
character's
it at
name.
least.
I don't know the actor's name.
I know 2 characters in Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga.
Bazinga
Bazinga.
Spock.
and Spock. No. I guess I can't give, the main cast member is not the name of the character. So I can say,
Don't say it.
Raj is one of them, and
Yes.
Come on.
no, I can't remember.
Bazinga.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
Eldon.
Sheldon and Raj are the only 2
Then there's,
characters I know.
Is Harold one?
Yeah, I think so.
The other main. Who's like
so.
the main nerd other than Sheldon?
Aren't they all nerds? Isn't that the whole thing?
Well, they introduce the other 2 more as it goes. It's
It's Kaylee Kuko.
Wokuku.
Kwoku?
Harold.
Kaylee Kwoku? Is it Kwoku?
Howard.
No, Harold.
Harold.
McClunky.
McClunky.
We haven't done that's in movie quotes. Darrin, that's in movie quotes.
McClunky.
Question 5. What White Iverson rapper, the 8th best-selling digital artist of all time, chose his stage name using a rap name generator? Wait, this one too?
I don't know White Iverson.
This is I do know White Iverson. This is the only song I know specifically by this person.
Oh.
It's like
Can you
his
sing it a little bit?
I have no idea.
Kyle actually sung it. Or he did a spoken word version of it on this stream.
I
I'm
did?
ballin', I'm ballin', I'm ballin'.
Oh yeah.
Remember
I
that?
remember that.
What White Iverson
Oh
rapper?
yeah, I remember, and it's named after a football player. Is that right?
No, basketball
basketball player? Yeah.
The 8th best-selling
Oh,
digital artist
yeah.
of all time. It's Post Malone.
Oh.
Post Malone. Yeah, but I didn't know that was also a rap name generator. So Post Malone and Childish Gambino. Yeah. Look at that. Only Nemanja got this one right. I guess you guys don't listen to rap, I guess.
Double OT. I'm a new 3. This one. Saucin'.
I'm saucing, I'm saucing, I'm saucing on you.
I'm swagging.
I'm swagging.
I'm swagging. Ooh.
Yeah,
Swagging.
there it is. What golfer holds the record for most major championship wins, amassing 18 between 1962 and 1986? Huh, did not know that. I did not know that. I mean, that means that it's not Tiger Woods, because he was not alive in 1962.
Huh. Okay.
So I did not know that someone.
I probably shouldn't have written Tiger Woods then.
Probably, yeah.
My guess is maybe just as bad.
Does this get you a? Does getting 18 championships? Is that what it takes to get a drink named after you? No. Dang it. I thought maybe it was an Arnold
Yeah,
Palmer.
there's a couple people on the same wavelength.
Yeah, it's not Jack, but it is Jack Nicklaus. I've never heard of this guy. How is he the GOAT? You know, presumably. He's the GOAT.
He holds, a record. That is a GOAT.
Most championship wins. Like, how does that happen? I don't know about you.
Well, but Michael Jordan's the GOAT. He doesn't have the most championship wins.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Tiger's the GOAT. Just hasn't
Different.
won as much.
It's different.
Question
how
7.
much do you win by? How hard do you win? And like when they first played basketball, there was less teams.
How hard do you win?
There's less teams. There's like 8 teams for like 40 years. Like your chance of winning is way higher. Now there's like 50 teams.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What Quentin Tarantino movie, somewhat fittingly, had the tagline "The 8th film by Quentin Tarantino"? Maybe
A person?
it's about Quentin Tarantino. He's a famous person. This is maybe my least favorite movie by him.
Wow.
Definitely my least.
Death Proof.
I saw the road show of this.
Death Proof might be least.
Haven't seen that.
But it was so short. It was like an hour long. You can't hate a movie. It's only an hour long.
That's what I thought about the Men in Black movies. They're all pretty short. Nothing that long.
There you go. What Quentin Tarantino movie somewhat fittingly had the tagline "The 8th film by Quentin Tarantino"? The Hateful Eight.
I'm comparing them to the 3.5-hour other movies that are coming out.
Right there. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Not Reservoir Dogs. Not Space Jam. It's The Hateful Eight.
Isn't he in Space Jam?
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, is he in that?
In the new one?
I don't know.
I
No,
don't
he's
know.
definitely not in the new one.
He's definitely not in the old one.
Bill Murray is.
Bill Murray is.
Bill Murray is. And
No,
Wayne
Dan
Knight.
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd's in it. Question 8. What NBA team did Nikola Jovic,
Another NBA question.
Jokic play for when he won the MVP
Dude, I should
award in
know this
2021?
one.
You should know this one.
Just became a fan in 2022, though. How could I? The end of 2022, also.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
But I do know this guy.
Did you hang that poster I gave you?
Dan Spector,
I guess
I
no,
hate
it's like
to
a
break it
flag.
to you.
It's
Banner?
black, yeah. And it's hanging on the pull-up bar.
Sick.
Jake walks through it every day.
Sick, dude.
Dan Spector, I hate to break it to you, but Kill Bill is not a trilogy.
Not a trilogy.
Unless you count Pulp Fiction.
As the first
where
one?
Because isn't the idea that the bride is played by
Yeah,
Mia Wallace?
yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow. How did I not know that?
She's like, I was in a pilot for a thing,
Yeah.
and then she explains the plot of Kill Bill in Pulp Fiction.
Wow.
So maybe the idea is that then got turned into the failed pilot got turned into a movie.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah, it was called
Fox Force 5.
Fox Force 5.
Yeah.
That's the plot of Kill Bill,
Mm-hmm.
but there's
It's not
5.
exactly, no, it's not exactly the same, but it's so similarly the same that it's clearly the same.
So in other words,
It starred Mia Wallace, who refers to as her 15 minutes. The show followed the exploits of an all-female team of secret agents, with each having a particular specialty. So that would be the team that then
Yeah.
dissolved before Kill Bill.
yeah, dang, Kill Bill is one I gotta watch again. That one seems that's the most Quentin Tarantino movie of all the Quentin Tarantino movies. And maybe that's why. It's because it's a movie within his universe.
Yeah.
So it's exaggerated already. Look at that. That's some thinking. What NBA team did Nikola Jokic? It's the Denver Nuggets. Not the Bulls, not the Celtics, not the Cubs, not the Rays, not the Rocks, not the Warriors, but the Nuggets, the Nugs, as we like to call them. Question number 9, what physicist did Eddie Redmayne portray in The Theory of Everything?
Huh, I wonder who it is.
I don't know, a single physicist. Tough one.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Peter, do you know if Tarantino considers Kill Bill 1 or 2 movies?
It's a good question, I don't know.
Because he's calling Hateful Eight his 8th movie, and then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his 9th, and I think he's saying this next one is his last.
That's what he's been saying.
Wants to do 10 movies and stop there.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 movies is a lot of movies, to be honest.
Spielberg's directed like 50.
Spielberg is
It's true. It's all he does.
incredible. Like,
all he does.
That guy's nuts. Most people have not directed a movie, Darren. 10 movies. That's a lot of movies.
I have.
Yeah?
Yep.
Have you?
No.
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Soon. It's gonna be the Sporcle movie.
Sporcle the movie.
Sporcle the movie. That was a thing, by the way. Sporcle the movie was the name of one of the first YouTube videos ever uploaded to the Sporcle YouTube channel. You cannot find it anymore. It's been taken down. What physicist did Eddie Redmayne portray in The Theory of Everything? It's Stephen Hawking.
Can you describe it in 3 words? Sporcle the movie.
Bad. Copyright infringement.
Okay. There we go.
It was just like
It was probably made back before that kind of thing was actually a problem.
YouTube's cracking down on music.
and visuals. It was like it was just a bunch of clips of movies that like had like the globe superimposed onto it.
Okay.
That's our movies now.
That's it.
That's all it takes. Watermarket.
Stars
Watermarket
now.
movie.
Stars now. Question 10. What stand-up comedian earned 4 Celebrity All-Star Game MVP awards for his basketball prowess despite lacking the height associated with the sport? What stand-up comedian earned 4 Celebrity All-Star Game MVP awards?
I have
I have a good guess, but I don't know for sure.
I have a good guess too, but now these guys are writing this other guess, and that makes me think maybe that's more right.
Well, considering the only things are that we know about them are stand-up comedian and not tall, that gives me a pretty good guess.
Oh no, Peter.
What?
You missed Zant Spectro, who wrote Hawking again.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't give it to Hawking again? That's messed
Well,
up.
he wrote Hawking again.
No, I know, I know, but it didn't
I'm
give
so
it to
sorry.
Again.
It's Kevin Hart.
Of course, it's Kevin Hart.
DeVito is
Zant
funny.
Spectro was Hawking points.
Yes, okay, you can have your Hawking
I
points.
guess Adam Sandler, because he's not tall. Adam Sandler's
He's pretty tall.
he's 5'10".
He's not known for being
He's
short.
not tall enough to play basketball.
Yeah.
You guys are 7 feet tall, but he's not
Bugsy
known
Malone.
for
Bugsy
being-
Malone.
Bugsy Malone.
Yeah. Everybody brings up a little
And
bit.
Kevin Hart's
Well.
famous for being short.
Famous for being short.
Right, I know.
Maybe the short king.
I was talking with a friend and I decided that if you're short and a good dude, you're a short king, and if you're short and a bad dude, you're a bagel boss.
A bagel boss.
You know that video of the guy there's a guy in a bagel shop who was like having some big freak out. He's like probably like 5'4", and he's like trying to square up to the counter, and you can tell he's just like.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, and now I'm curious.
Just a grown man having a temper tantrum in a bagel shop.
That's fun. It's not fun.
It's not fun. We don't
condone that kind of
We
thing.
don't condone that kind of behavior.
It's the final question. Although best known for boxing, Mike Tyson has earned a reputation for his skill at raising what kind of birds?
Yeah. If you've seen Mike Tyson Mysteries, you would know this.
Mike Tyson Mysteries?
Yeah, it's an animated show on Adult Swim where he solves mysteries with one of these birds and a ghost.
What?
Yeah. And the bird is, I think the bird is voiced by Norm Macdonald.
And is he voiced by himself?
Mike Tyson? Yes.
Hey, if I asked you guys to tell me a joke right now, do you have one like lined up?
Yes.
Because
No hesitation. Well, now you have to tell
That's
us.
good, because I just recently was watching a Norm Macdonald thing, and he said a joke, and I was like, I'm gonna remember that one, so that when people ask me for a joke, I'll have one. lined up, and
Can you
but
do it
he's
right
got such good. Yeah, I can do it right now.
now? Yeah, please.
So there was this degenerate gambler, okay? And he was sad. He was getting a drink next to his friend at a bar, and he was like, "Man, I just had the worst day of my life. I lost 15 out of 15,000 on basketball. I lost 8,000 out of 8,000 on football, you know, and then I lost 17,000 out of 17,000 on baseball." Ugh. And his friend's like, "Hey, well, there's a hockey game later." He says, "I don't know anything about hockey." That's a good one, right? Yeah. I heard that, I was like, "Ooh, I gotta remember that one. That one's a good one."
Mine is, Kyle, do you know the, what's it called?
Do you know this bird? Pigeon.
It's actually bird related by joke.
Okay.
What's it called? The Natural History, the Burke Natural History Museum. It's on UW. It's like part of the campus.
Yes.
So you know they have a peacock there. Have you heard the story about it?
No, but Maureen K takes the win on this one.
So you haven't heard the story about the peacock at the museum?
No.
Oh, it's a beautiful tale.
That's really good. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
It's like you don't even know you're getting set up.
That's true though. That's true though. Winter, Nevada, birds aren't real. Exilius Meyer takes second place.
You would. I don't know if she can argue that birds are real.
Brian
she can make that claim.
in second. McClunky in fourth, along with Hugh. Deserve better. Nemanja in sixth, Kyle the Rat in seventh, Plagued by Foibles in eighth, Xan Spectrum in ninth, Exploding Potatoes in 10th, and Kitty Kessie in 11th. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more game lined up for you, and I'm just gonna get this ready, so get ready. But we are gonna take a quick 1 minute ad break, just to give ourselves a little break here. But before I do, let me get you all set up here with movie quotes and taglines. Boom, boom, boom. Anyone can join. We're gonna host that party. Here's your new game code, folks. Type it in. Quick, lickety split. It's 349632. 349632.
Oh, it's wait. We're not. Hold on.
We're back. We're back. 349632. And we will be right back after this quick ad break. Right here, right now. We'll see you on the other side. Now we need to hear about why Darrin thought that it was so bad. What was the movie?
I haven't seen it. I read a review that said it was bad.
Oh.
That's all I'm going off of.
Okay.
And that it seems like the studio kind of buried it and didn't really advertise.
What was it called again? I already forgot. Babylon. Huh.
It also it stars Margot Robbie.
Oh, okay.
And she was just in a movie called Amsterdam, which also takes place in like the 20s or 30s or something. So it's kind of weird that there's.
So one of those twin film type things?
Kinda. I mean, I think Amsterdam is sort of a heist flick, and I again don't know anything about Babylon except that it's Golden Age Hollywood.
But you did see the other movie you just said. Fablemans.
Great movie.
Directed
by Steven Spielberg. Written by Steven Spielberg and
stars Steven Spielberg.
No, he's not physically in it.
Dang it.
The guy they got to play young him like as a teen though, really good. Paul Dano is his dad.
Wow.
And Michelle Williams
Pfeiffer.
is his mom.
Oh.
And Seth Rogen's in it. He's great. That's pretty much the cast. Like it's a really small like family drama basically.
Wow. Cool.
But you would like it. There's a lot of filmmaking stuff. Because he's like just what I like this.
Is he gonna win Best Picture?
It might.
Because
I don't know. I don't know if it's flashy enough to win Best Picture. Some really great performances. I think you would like it a lot. But what I like about the movie is.
And Kyle would hate it.
No, I think Kyle would like it.
Which one?
Fablemans. Is that it's basically about a kid who has the ability, who inherently knows how to make movies, but isn't aware of the way they affect people.
That's
like he doesn't quite
good.
understand the power that he wields by being able to cut footage together in a way that like has an emotional effect.
Right. Fascinating. That's actually a really good pitch right there. And with that, let's get to our final quiz of the trivia. Quiz of the trivia trilogy. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. One dream, 4 Jamaicans, 20 below zero is the tagline to what sports movie from 1993? This is good. Taglines is great. actually. I just realized just now that that is a great trivia concept. Is just know the movie from the tagline. Love it.
Yeah, there's a kind of Wordle-esque game called, well, it's called the Box Office Game. And it's from a podcast called Blank Check with Griffin and David, where they do this for every movie they review. They'll go over the opening weekend of the movie and try to, one guy just kind of obsessively knows box offices. It's kind of weird. They've also been doing the podcast for you so he remembers, but
Right, that makes sense.
You can play that game and every day it's a different weekend.
That's fun.
So you can lose points to get hints. So sometimes if it's like, oh Peter, what was the highest grossing box office film in say June of 2019? You could probably guess it.
June
Or like
in
late
2019.
May.
Oh, Endgame.
Exactly. So if you saw that weekend, you'd be like, okay, well number one's Endgame. Don't need any hints. But then what? Yeah, then you'd be like.
But then what is it in February of 2020? Like, what's the last big movie before the?
Was it
Knives Out? Could have been.
No, not
That came out around
maybe. Might have been when did Bad Boys 2 come out? That was like the highest grossing film of 2020.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
Boys 3.
not important. We're asking about One Dream for Jamaicans. That's Cool Runnings.
When is Sporcle buying Wordle? When the New York Times goes under.
Yes. Question number 2. The tagline to what Michael Moore documentary warns that this might hurt a little? Michael Moore.
I'm sure I know what this documentary is about, but I couldn't tell you what the title is.
Kyle, you know this one? Does not sound good.
Oh yeah, I think someone's got it.
Question number 2. The tagline to what Michael Moore documentary warns that this might hurt a little?
I don't know.
It's a good tagline, I will say. Good tagline. I don't know either.
It is for a Michael Moore documentary. Yes, good tagline already.
How do you feel about Michael Moore?
I like Michael Moore. Yeah.
I like Michael Moore too.
I've never seen a Michael Moore.
What?
Oh. Well,
You're,
maybe you start with this one. Sicko.
He does a lot of
Political stuff.
right,
Yes.
but he does a lot of over the top
Like kind of stunt stuff too.
stunts. Yeah. And then during the stunt section, I'm like, I don't care about this.
Yeah.
I'm much more interested in the facts and giant things that are happening, not the tiny little stunt and like one individual person's reaction. You know.
Question number 3. It's just us. It seems like an awful waste of space. If it's just us, it seems like an awful waste of space is a tagline from what 1997 sci-fi movie? 97. If it's just us, it seems like an awful waste of space. This is a good movie, I think, if this is what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's, I'm just going off of the year and the fact that it says space.
The box office game for today is September 7th of 2018.
September 7th of 2018.
And it also gives you the distributor. So the number one movie that weekend was Warner Brothers. Actually, 3 of the top 5 are Warner Brothers.
Is it Joker?
That came out in 2019. Didn't it?
You're right. Shoot,
Also, it was like October.
you're right. You think there are aliens out there already more advanced than humans, or are we the cream of the crop?
There's a bunch of aliens out there more advanced than humans. I just watched Men in Black 1, 2, 3, 4.
So why are they from here?
They come here just for like
Contact!
vacation and stuff.
It was
And
Contact.
as a refuge.
I recently watched Contact, and I was kind of impressed, honestly.
I really don't. This is unrelated to movies. I really don't like the multiple Wordles at once, where you're trying to guess 4 at the same time. It feels kind of too hard to be fun. You like those? Yes.
I've never played Wordle.
That's okay.
Okay. Question 4.
I've stopped Wordle after about a year.
What Best Picture winning classic completes the tagline of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, makes blank look like an epic? I don't know this one, to be honest. Good movie. Watched this movie plenty of times.
Best Picture winning classic.
What Best Picture winning classic completes the tagline of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, makes blank look like an epic? Did you do the
No idea.
Screen.io, or what is it called?
Framed?
Framed.
I'll do framed. I'll do framed right now.
I meant to type Homer for the record. It was supposed to be Homer,
But instead, Ben-Hur.
but I didn't get there in time.
Oh, I recognize this. Oh, what is this?
Okay. Interesting.
Because it is an epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Bunnies.
I got
What did you put? Oh, Gandhi.
Framed.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do framed. Alfred Hitchcock engulfs you in a whirlpool of terror and tension, was the tagline for what 1958 film?
So on the way to and from Vegas, we listened to 1984. Have you read that book?
No.
Whew.
What book?
1984.
I have not.
I read the first part. There's like 3 parts in school, and now I know why I didn't read the rest. Because oh god, it is not fun.
Oh.
Very uncomfortable for a long time. Really, really good. Anyway, then we learned there was a movie made in 1984 called 1984
That makes sense.
about the same book, and it was so weird because the movie was for sure 100% scenes from the book exactly depicted, basically more or less how I envisioned them. But it was just that, scenes from the book. So it's like if you never read the book, you might be like, what is going on? Because it cuts out a lot of stuff because it's a 2-hour movie.
Right.
So it's cutting out a lot of stuff, but the scenes that it does show are exactly from word for word, scene for scene, movement for movement, exactly the same. So weird. It was
Wow.
a weird, like, almost a visual
Interpretation.
parallel to the book that you would watch in parallel with reading the book as opposed to a movie to take place of reading the book. It was very, very,
That's
very
interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay, I did the framed and I'm mad about it.
Okay. In what? In what?
I got it in 2, but technically I didn't get it until the 3rd one because of the way it was phrased.
Interesting.
See, so I also, Exodia, like when they stick close, but sometimes you can't. You just can't stick close. Like, 1984 is so in the characters' heads, so much so, it has to be, it's about like the thought police and stuff, that you can't just show that in a movie. It's not gonna make any sense if you do it just the way the book does it, because it takes place in the character's head.
Also, like if you are making a movie, you do have, you gotta change it because it's not a book. You gotta change it so that it is a
The
movie.
medium is the message.
The medium, yeah.
The medium is the message.
Medium is the message. Question 6, what animated character voiced by Kathleen Turner says, "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way"? That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think I know this one.
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
It's a classic.
It is. It is.
You're not a book.
Is that from that movie too?
Exodia said.
Oh.
There must have been. Oh, I bet it's Aquaman. I bet the number 1 is Aquaman. I'm back in the.
From 2018.
Yeah.
For
Oh.
the record, his statement was as close to the book
not.
as they can,
Right.
which is a perfectly reasonable statement.
It's not.
It's not Aquaman.
It's not Aquaman. Warner Brothers. Is it the Harry Potter franchise?
Fantastic Beasts, probably the 2nd one, Crimes of Grindelwald. That's not in the top 5 either.
What animated character voiced by Kathleen Turner says, "I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way"? It's Jessica Rabbit. Famously, not a rabbit. Question 7. What 3 words are said by Gandalf as he is dragged into an abyss by the Balrog in Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring? Hey, a good example of a book turned into a movie that follows it closely but takes pretty big liberties with it to make it a movie.
It's funnier.
It's funnier.
It's funnier.
There's jokes. They're jokey. And way fewer recipes and songs. Aren't there recipes and songs in the books?
There's not recipes.
Not?
There's more songs in the books.
Define recipe. Like, there's no, like, recipe like you would see.
Right.
There are songs in the sense that there's just lyrics written out like lyrics would be written out, but there's no recipes written out like the way recipes would be written out, I don't think.
That is, I wouldn't put it past Tolkien, though, to put a recipe in
No, and like I'm sure
The
characters
book.
talk about food and how to make food, you know, or
Right,
whatever,
right.
but it's not. Boil and mash and stick them in a stew. It's not a recipe.
well,
It's not a recipe.
that is, of course, Fly, You Fools.
Would you like me to reveal the tagline of this movie?
Yes, I would.
Okay, I want to say it's the opening weekend and it made $53 million.
$53 million in the opening weekend. It's 2018.
And the tagline is "Pray for forgiveness."
What month?
September. Might be a horror movie.
Might be a horror movie. Yeah. Yeah.
I can also reveal some actors or the director.
Pray for forgiveness.
You think that's a recipe? Winter, Nevada? Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew?
Well, it's actually potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. That's
true.
the full. That's the full thing.
That's true.
What's Taters Precious?
Potatoes. You shall not pass is 4 words. Shall not pass. Nope, no, it's fly. You fools. Gandalf is the line after that. Question 8. The famous.
What's the line
Bru-
after that?
I don't know.
No! But he just says no. He just screams no.
Because that's the same line.
Yeah.
It's the continuation of that
Well, he
line.
says Gandalf and then he lets go. And then he says no.
The famous Bruce Lee one-liner, "Boards don't hit back," said to O'Hara, is from what martial arts classic? What's taters, eh? Potaters. Potaters. Christian Ray, the famous Bruce Lee one-liner, "Boards don't hit back," said to O'Hara, is from what martial arts classic? What martial arts classic is that, Kyle?
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the
I didn't write
Dragon.
one down.
Karate Kid with Jaden. The Endless I can't give it to you there. I'm sorry, Brian. It's relatively close, but I don't think I can give it to you. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Question 9. What is the name of the character referenced in the tagline from an animated movie, Superbad, Superdad? What? What is the name of the character referenced in this tagline from an animated movie?
Yeah.
Superbad, Superdad.
All right, I've pulled up all the taglines for
What?
this movie because I don't know any of them.
Yeah, I'm still having a hard time with this question.
I know this is an easy one. So he's super bad. What does that mean?
Okay. Superbad, Superdad. I got it. I know what it is.
Okay. So here's a tagline
I know what it is.
from a Warner Brothers movie that came out in 2018.
It may or may not be the inciting incident of the Minions. Correct? Gru!
It's Gru.
Felonious Gru.
His name is Felonious.
Now you know.
That's the same name as the executioner in Shrek.
Yeah, that is.
Felonious.
Oh, it's great. What is it? What is it? I need to know. The tagline.
Here's the tagline. Warner Brothers movie from 2018. The only thing crazier than love is family.
Is it a Fast and Furious movie?
I don't think one came out in 2018.
Crazier Than Love is family.
Also, it's a Warner Brothers movie.
Warner Brothers movie, Crazier
I
Than
think
Love is
Sony
family.
is Fast and Furious. Yeah, Universal.
Don't know. But you know what I do know? Felonious Gru. And question number 10. The quote, "You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man," comes from what 1998 crime comedy? A crime comedy.
Oh yeah,
I guess I'd call it a crime comedy, yeah.
it's a crime comedy.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have thought of that as a,
The inciting incident is a crime.
yeah.
A couple crimes.
Yeah, they stole his rug.
Yeah.
They pissed
Well,
on
then
the
it's
truck.
Yeah, right, sorry, he was pissed off,
they
right,
peed
yeah,
on it. They really
Yeah.
had the room together. David Kim's daughter is missing. He can't find out where she is until he finds out who she is.
God, I have no idea any of these movies.
That's a John Cho movie, so he's in it.
Don't know.
This movie didn't make a lot of money.
What is it?
I don't know.
Give me the answers. Darn it.
I want to try to guess them. Pray for Forgiveness. Stars Thaisa it's directed by Corin Hardy.
The Big Lebowski.
I don't recognize any of these actors.
Someone said The Big Lebowski yuck. And it did, I will admit, I don't know, I didn't see it. But I will admit, I will admit though that I did not understand The Big Lebowski at first. Because I was expecting the movie that this movie is very much not. This movie, like The Big Lebowski is like the movie about the person who's not part of the movie, right?
Yeah, The Big Lebowski is the guy, the old guy.
Yeah.
He's The Big Lebowski.
Right. But I didn't quite understand it until I watched it the second time, and then I really liked it the second time.
It's really good.
Vote for how difficult you want this final question to be, folks. It's our final question of the day, so maybe take it easy on yourself. I don't know.
Good idea.
Yeah. Have some fun. You know.
It's gonna be a medium though, so it's my original vote.
Who wrote Big Lebowski? Yuck.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find you.
If you're not a Jeff Bridges fan, there's nothing much you can do.
Well,
No.
that's true. That bowling scene.
Who's your least favorite famous actor?
Ooh, that's
Dan
a good
Spectro.
question.
Dan Spectro.
He's not a Jeff Bridges fan.
Yeah.
Not a
That's
Jeff
what he
Bridges
said
fan.
here. Who's your least favorite famous actor?
It's a very good question.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one who isn't canceled.
Right.
Like one who
No,
like
That's a good
you
that's a
don't
good
like,
point.
You don't like him because you don't like him personally, just because on a personal level, not because
I wanna be
the
clear,
society
I'm
has
picking
determined him
someone-
unworthy.
I'm picking someone who is still popular, but I
Right.
consider to be a.
You don't like
I don't
him.
like him.
You don't think he's good. Everybody else does.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Right,
I
you're-
don't get it.
Your hot take, if you will.
Yeah, sure.
That Big Lebowski. It's Dan Spectro.
It is a tough one. I have to think about it. And we're gonna go on to the final question,
Kevin-
folks.
Well, I don't know. Do people like Kevin James?
That's a good point.
Like that's the thing is I don't. He's not that famous. Like he's
No.
He's popular. Though.
I
Yeah,
thought you were about to say my answer.
Kevin Spacey.
No, Kevin Costner.
Oh.
Oh.
What 1976
Kevin Costner.
hate
Terrible actor.
What 1976 film won 4 Academy Awards and included the memorable line, "I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore"?
Oh my.
Great. This is a great movie. Definitely, absolutely deserved the Academy Award. I don't know what it was up against, but this movie is very good. Definitely has a little bit of 1984 vibes, just because it's like,
Oh yeah. I just couldn't. I know it.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Yo, it's got some big time.
Matthew McConaughey. That's a good answer.
That's a great answer.
That's a
I
good
love
answer.
Matthew McConaughey. How could you possibly not like Matthew McConaughey? Is the answer that I would expect other people to say when you say that person's name. Like people are like, what? Why?
Okay,
Yeah.
I got mine.
Oh,
Sean Penn.
No!
I don't really.
Sean Penn's amazing.
Doesn't do it for me.
doesn't do it for me.
Sean
That's
Penn
you
is
know
so
what? That's
good.
right.
He's
Network,
so good.
Doesn't do it for me. Yeah, sure. Doesn't do it for me.
Newsroom or something.
Great.
That's close.
I know. I
That's
knew
very
it.
close.
I was whatever. I'm thinking about actors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner, the one who's watched the most movies, it's McClunky.
Clunky.
69
McClunky.
points, nice. Maureen K in second, Squared in 30, Zodiac Finder in fourth, Zan Spectro in fifth, Vita in sixth, Shock Jock in seventh, Brian in eighth, Kyle the Rat in ninth, Kitty Cassie in 10th, and Exploding Potatoes in 11th. Also, Winter Nevada is Shock Jock a reference to a podcast? Please let me know.
It is. It is.
That
she
makes
said
me-
she finished season 1 of it and has thoughts.
Oh,
I don't know what that means. I don't know what they are.
the fact that it made you think, Winter Nevada, I think, is worth something. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our last game of the day, but don't worry, because we'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, for some more trivia, starting off with Men in Black trivia. You heard it here. We're going to do it. We're doing Men in Black tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't stop us. How does the little song go, the Men in Black song go?
What? He wrote 2 raps
Here
for
come
the
Men in Black.
yeah. I'm back and I'm wearing black or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And
One too.
and you'll hear it tomorrow, sung by Kyle.
Yeah.
Completely full through the whole thing, every
I
verse.
memorized it all.
Memorized it all.
Yeah.
So make sure to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow on Wednesday at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll be back playing some trivia. Until then, subscribe, follow us, Give us give us some thumbs up in the chat, and tell your friends. That's what you really need to do. It's a new year. Let's get some more followers in here. Tell your friends what we do here. Tell them if they like to play trivia, because we know they do. Tell them that we play every Tuesday and Wednesday here on twitch.tv/Sporcle. We have a great time, and they can join us every week. Make it so. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.